Hi everyone, Nocturnus here with another SkyWanderers video, and I wanted to show you today the Ardent Starlight. This is my newest creation. It's a personal yacht. Well, it's a luxury yacht rather, for a small crew with some basic defenses and some other nifty features. I'm going to do a brief look of the exterior. I probably want to do a little bit more detail work on it later on down the line. Right now there's a bug in the game, so I can't hotlink or link up the hotkeys and things like that to the turrets and whatever. So we're going to have to wait for a patch for that. But as you can see, it's a decent sized vessel. I went to a decent bit of detail. You can see got a lot of depth here. You can see moving parts and other kinds of goodness. It's got a forward and rear turret. Here's our big engines. It's a kind of an asymmetrical build. Some of the pieces aren't the same, obviously. I did that intentionally to kind of mix things up a little bit, add a little bit of diversity. Have some little cutouts and ways to see things here too. And just some interesting changes and things like that. Like I said, I might eventually want to do a little bit more detail work to the exterior. I don't know, it's really busy up front. I might want to do a little bit more back here later on down the line. But for right now, at least until the next update, it's probably going to be done. We have a couple little comms towers and some other junk here. So let's get a look at our turrets real quick. Then we'll go inside and give you a tour of the inside. So here's our forward turret, just a couple cannons, nothing big. I guess as far as armament goes, it also has some forward firing cannons and then some missiles. Just more because I could. I might remove those later on. I don't know. I like the cannons. I don't know that I'm in love with the missiles. Here's our rear, our chase turret. Mainly just to keep people occupied while you're getting away from them. Maybe take out some fighters or whatever. This is a definitely RP capable ship. And it's definitely something that multiple crew could really have a lot of fun with. So first and foremost, let's go to through our airlock here. And notice it opened our doors here for us. Cool. So we'll close this door for right now because I want to show you that later. Actually, I can show you right now. No, I'll show you later. Okay, here's our chase turret area. Hop in the chair here and pop. You just click on this and now I have our chase turret. Pretty cool, right? Yep. Anyway, just something. Okay. Down here is our main astrogation and pilot seat. I'll get to the pilot seat in a minute, but let me go on the grab the other turret here. And we'll go from there. So down here, I guess I could turn on gravity. It'd make too much sense though. Here we are of tactical. Our tactical bridge anyway. We can bring this up, and if we want to, if we're looking for damage or whatever, we can rotate our hollow as needed. So we've got that. And then down here up at the front, we've got various different command displays and things like that. Some of them are not linked to anything as of yet. It's a very busy floor pattern, but I like it. I mean, it's kind of like that nice underlighting. Okay, and then here's our forward turret. Right now, because we can't link our hotkeys, I put a button for you to dump fire if you wanted to. We're not going to do that, but they do work. They're linked up and all that. Okay, we'll come back and do some of this other stuff here in a minute. Let's go explore the rest of the ship. Over here we have our little kitchen. Some of these labels, I set these labels, and because the buttons aren't actually linked to anything, they go away. So there's that. I need to tell that to Francois. Okay, so yeah, we have our little tactical conference room. You know, tactical, and we can click this to turn these off, or we can come over here if we just want to turn on the smaller version of our Ardent Starlight here. We have some engineering stuff. Okay, here's our captain's cabin. You know, some brew, a nice couch, chair, and some lockers. Pretty fancy. And over here we have our luxury cabin. This would be for dignitaries or whatever, best buds, whoever. First come, first serve, basically. We have a little bit of an engineering panels here in our warp drive, obviously in our ship core. Our blueprint back there. Alright, now up here we have cabin 2B, which is kind of hard to see with that color. And you can see it's much smaller. Still got a chair. It's got a little table to put whatever on and a little locker, but just pretty spare. That's fine. Single person cabin. Doesn't need to be much, and this is the same. Oops. That didn't mirror properly. Okay. Now back here. Here is our shitter. And it looks like I accidentally lost some color here. So that's something to fix. Alright. And, you know, we got our little toilet. Nothing too terribly fancy. Sink, mirror. Yeah, you get the idea. And over here, we have a shower. And a laundry closet. Not great. But hey, it's something. Don't want to be stinking in space. I probably want to do something more with this area here. Maybe put in a little bit of a garden or something like that. I was running out of inspiration. And it's like 5 in the morning, 5:30 here. But little observation area, place to hang out, smoke some cigarettes, drink some coffee, beer, whatever. Little back window. Okay, so enough of the fluffy stuff. Close these doors up just so we got them covered. Okay, alright, so, well, let's go start looking at some of the fun stuff. Here's our fighter bay. And we can go down here. Let's turn on gravity for a second. I don't know why, since I'm just going to be turning it back off. But yeah, I'm going to turn off gravity because we're not going to really need it. Okay, so open our bay door. This is our B-Pod fighter, and it's nothing fancy. There's a bug in the delay blocks, so you kind of gotta hold out on that. Turn our chair here, then we can disengage if we want to, and then fly around in this little thing. I'm gonna turn this chair, open the door, hop out, so I don't have to redock it, because sometimes you know how it is. And then when you want to retract the thing, when I'm hitting the gravity button, just pops back in, then it's ready to go. Ideally, when you're setting out, launching the fighter, since there's, I don't know of a remote control option so far, you'd hit the deploy after you take off so that you can land easy. Then if there is a remote option later on down the line, then that'd be great, because then we could just bring it in and then close the hatch door and be good to go. But anyway, closing the bay door, and there we go. Okay. Alright. Let's turn on gravity. Okay. Okay, now on to more fun stuff. Okay, we got all that. Alright, so I'm not going to cover this. You guys know about it. So I put these here. These labels went away because they're not linked to anything. I guess I could just always link them to each other. Maybe they'll stay. Okay, so you hop in your chair. Then this spins us around. Yes, I like spinning chairs. I'm sorry. Anyway. As captain, you kind of got a cool view. You're a little bit elevated. Yeah, it's the high chair. So, okay, we have a couple different options here. Here we have our manual controls. And we can fire our lasers. I realize that you can't actually see straight forward. I might change that. I like the look of this, but really you're probably going to use this for a few things. RP aspects, maybe. You'll probably use this green panel here, and then just use the hotkeys to fire your weapons. But anyway. Okay, so what else do we got? Well, we got this thing. That I'll have to show you in a minute. This is for some of our other fun stuff. So we're going to flip this around. This is our docking bay camera. And I might need to invert our docking bay camera at some point. I don't know. But Oops. Yeah, this is a weird bug. Sometimes when you hop out of these things, it doesn't, like, let go. Okay, there we go. Now we're not moving the ship while we're trying to move. Okay, so let's talk about our airlock here. And let's go down. Do we got... Yeah, we got gravity working. Okay. Remember this, because you'll see it change in a second. Or we'll go to the smaller one, which is probably cooler looking anyway. Anyway. So you come up here, go through here. That's why I have that camera there. Pretty cool, right? I liked it. Yeah, there's the glitchy texture stuff, but hey, it works. Okay. We'll retract this. Sit down in our chair for a second. And then we're going to flip this switch. Hop out. Hop out. Jump over the edge. Fall slowly. Notice something different here. So, let's go here. Open our hatch. And, oops, I guess I wanted to be on the lift first. So, our ship can land on planets. It's got a little lift, which you can call from this button here. So, you know, you go off the bar and don't want to leave your doors wide open. You can just close it up and then push the button when you want to go back. These extend out and are level. I've made sure that all these platforms are level here. So that's what our rear camera is for, is so that we can make sure that we're landing properly on a flat surface and our ass isn't hanging off the edge or whatever. So then when we want to, we can hop back up, and we've got gravity controls here and there all over the place. Yeah. And you'll note that all of our stuff updates, and it looks pretty cool. Go up here and extend out our bridge. You can see our docking arm. I mean, I don't know why you would extend your docking arm at the same time, but, you know, whatever. I'm mainly just showing that to show you how cool those holo displays are. And I want to thank Francois, who's the developer of SkyWanderers, for adding in that awesome, awesome feature. This game is amazing. There's so many options for contraptions, and there's so much that he has managed to pull off in a relatively short period of time. I am super excited where he's going to take things. And I can't tell you how thrilled I am to be part of the testing thing. And so big shout out to you, man. Big shout out to the people on Discord. You guys are awesome. And I look forward to making and building more. So, that being said, enjoy, have a great day, and I will talk to you next time. This is Nocturnus, signing out.